It's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee. And today I am here to do a layout to celebrate Ashley over at the Scrapping Nerd hitting 500 subscribers. Woohoo! That's a big milestone. Okay, so Ashley asked us to scrapbook about our fur babies. So I am going to scrapbook my kitty cat Simba. Y'all have seen him before. He's a big old ham. He weighs about 20 pounds, and you would think we're just starving him to death, you know. But this is me and him. I was trying to read a book, and he needed attention. And I don't know. Simba is a take it or leave it kind of cat. Either he really wants your attention or he ignores you. That's just the way it's always been with him. He has been by my side. I've had him for, I think, 4 years, and he has been with me through a lot of my surgeries and stuff. And while I was healing, like, he was right there, would not get off of me, stayed with me. He was a rescue cat. And I honestly believe that he was trained, like as an emotional support cat. Like if something's wrong, he'll go let somebody know. He tries to help you, and I don't know. Maybe it's just being a natural cat. I don't know, but I feel like, you know, he was special. But he's special to me either way. So, anyways, like I said, these are my pictures. And then I have a few little swap things I'm going to use. This is just, actually, this is a die that come with one of my memory decks dies. And this makes, there's a gnat, y'all. You know it. It didn't show up until I started filming. Must be my light attracts them. But this just makes a pocket that goes on the memory decks card that you can put stuff in. And this was just an extra cut I had, and I figured I would try to use it. And this is just a Hobby Lobby die cut. This is something I made for a swap. And these were alphabet tags made by Miss Mallory, the duck. And these came from a partner swap, and I don't know who made them. There ain't none of them signed, but I know, I'm pretty sure this is a close to my heart stamp. And I decided I was just going to use these as they are instead of coloring them, and just kind of keep my color scheme kind of neutral. So that's the plan. I have a zip strip. I don't know if I will use it. I'm actually not really combining, but I'm doing this layout for, of course, to celebrate Ashley. But in an online crop that's going on over at Monica Life is Art. And she is having a book-themed online crop. It's free. And she does a crop every month. I think I've mentioned that before. And it is, I'm following along with a sketch, or an inspiration layout that she posted. And so, I will try to put that picture of what it looks like, of what I'm looking at, up there on the screen for you guys. Okay, so I want to do basic mixed media. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I do have a few little pencil lines because I kind of laid it out to see what I wanted to do. And I am going to do this Distress Oxide Black Soot and just add a little bit on here and there. Y'all see me do this all the time, so it is nothing new. Let's see if I can find a piece of packaging over here in my trash. I had one earlier that I was doing for something. This one. It still has a little bit of ink on it. Let's see if I can wipe it off. Because this one worked really good. Hopefully it won't get the red in it, but here we go anyhow. I don't want to do like a lot, but I've noticed if you use like, depending on what type of packaging you use, you'll get a different look. Whenever it comes to, you know, mixed media sort stuff. If you use like a sandwich bag that's like squishy, I feel like it gives you better coverage versus if, say, you use like this, just the flat packaging. I mean, you can bunch it up, but since this one, I don't know, this one's like, I don't know, more flexible or something, so I feel like it looks better when you put it down on the page. But everybody to their own. Like I say all the time, I'm not a mixed media expert by no means. And I mostly just learn by watching other people do it and then experimenting myself with what I think I might like. Okay, let me wipe this off so we're not tracking it. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is, I think I want to put these down. I think I'll do them like this. Maybe like something like this. And this is not following the page inspiration very closely, but this is just, you know, me doing my own thing like always. And I think I'm going to put a pocket here. I don't even remember how I had it set up. I did this like this morning, and it's late at night once again. I know y'all are just shocked. My kid's first day of school was today. I'm filming this on Friday. And I thought, wow, I'm going to get so much done while they're going to school now since it's going to be quiet. My husband was at work, but guess what? I took a nap instead. Oh, I'm still getting over like this no immune system and crazy stuff going on health-wise, so I am tired all the time. I thought I would just use these as they are. Maybe put this one on foam tape and just kind of build up like the little shelf. And then I don't know if I'm going to put this in or not. Maybe. I don't know though. Maybe. Because I don't really have a title. I wanted to work these tags in just because, you know, it's books and it's got letters on it. And, you know, and then maybe do my journal in here. I don't know, y'all. What should I do? They did a little strip. Let's see. Would this help it? Just to help bring it together, maybe. This is just a zip strip from Close to My Heart. From something. A mix-in pack, May through June. I have no idea if it was this May through June or 2 years ago. I don't know if it has a date on it or not. Okay, it says 2022. So, maybe last year's mix-in pack. I don't know. I don't know that it matters, but, you know. The more you know. I don't think that I like that. The cat's got it running through his head. I don't know. Ugh, I'm so indecisive on this. Okay, let me do what I know and glue this stuff down. Because I know that's where I want those to be. Oh no, my glue's stuck. Maybe it'll come out. Nope, it's barely rolling. It's got glue boogers in there. I don't know why it's getting so sticky, like the needle don't even want to go in or out. Anybody else have that problem with barely art glue? Okay. Let's see, I made my little marks here. And this is just plain white cardstock, because usually someone asks me that, but it's just plain white. Well, it's actually plain white. It's got a little bit of texture to it. It's actually, I think this paper came from Cricut. I actually like their textured paper. If you subscribe to Cricut, like the $10 a month subscription or whatever, you know, for the cut files and stuff, every quarter they give you, is it $10 or $20? I want to say, no, I don't know, 10. I think $10 in free stuff, and it gives you free shipping and all that. So every time I went on there, I don't know if they're doing away with it or not, that their cardstock has been on clearance, and it's $5 a pack, and you get like, I think 12 or 16 sheets or something like that. And I really like it. Like, it's really good textured cardstock, and it's real heavy. But it's like $5 a pack. So to get $10 free, I can get 2 packs, and there's no shipping. And usually all I have to pay is tax, which ends up being like, I don't know, I pay like $1 something, I think, or something like that in tax. So it's worth it. So if you have that, they usually send you out an email saying that you have credit, and you just have to go on there and check, and then they'll give you a code that you put in that makes it all free. So it's definitely worth checking out if you have that subscription, because I have had that subscription for a long time, and I never even knew about it until, I don't know, probably like 9 months or so ago, I found out. And I've got 3 rounds of free paper, so I always order cardstock every time. But you can order anything like on their website. You can get vinyl. I don't know what else they have. I always just look at the cardstock, because I never order anything from Cricut. But it's free, so I'm there. Cheap. Okay, I am going to pop this up on foam tape. It's so cute because it's orange like my kitty cat. Let's see here. I'll probably have to erase some pencil marks, maybe. I can't get them covered most of them up. I think I might add that. I think I'll pop it up just because, so it brings it off the book. And then I gotta decide on the rest of the stuff. Okay. What do I want to do? Do I want to add this? I could add this down here so it kind of gives it a little shelf, so to speak. Okay, let's do that. You guys definitely need to go over and check out Ashley and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. She makes such cute layouts and she's always fun to watch. And it's a lot to reach 500. I'm so close, y'all. If I get to 500, I want to do a giveaway and a hop. I think I'm just going to tuck these in. I don't know. I don't know. I have such a hard time using tags and, I don't know, just little things like that on my pages. I feel like they're, I don't know, they're just out there in outer space or something. Let's see. Should I put that there? Should I do this here? I kind of like that because this is my happy place. Don't make me go back to reality. I used to read a lot. Well, I've probably read more like after I had my surgeries and stuff because I've had foot surgery 3 times and I've had shoulder surgery and a replacement twice. And so you get lots of downtime having that surgery. So I used to read a lot. I've always been a big reader, but I don't know, like, I don't know. I've kind of really got away from it in the last couple times. Like, I love holding a book in my hand, but the last couple times I've read a book, I read it on my phone off the Kindle app. Because it was just easier, you know, to lay in bed and hold the phone and scroll. But there's never anything like having a good book in your hand. Like, I love that old book smell. Old bookstores, it's like drugs. It's kind of like Lowe's, you know, going into the Lowe's. It's like every time I go in there, I just take a big sniff. I'm like, drugs. Because it's literally like drugs to your brain, like just the smell. I love the smell of it. My family thinks I'm weird. Well, my youngest daughter likes the smell too, but the rest of them think I'm nuts and probably need to be institutionalized. But you know, let's see. I don't see any more of my pencil marks. I think I covered them all up pretty good. I'm going to do some journaling right here, and I don't know, I feel like these need to be more finished. I don't know if I should add something there or not. I thought I had a little clip I left out. I bet I put it up with the other stuff. Yep, here it is. But it kind of don't match the colors. I was going to use this little clip that was from a die, but I don't think I will. I don't think I'll use it. I don't like it. I can't make it work. It's not the right color. Okay, so I think that's it. I will post close-ups at the end. I will post the list below of everyone else that's hopping along celebrating Ashley. And I will post close-ups. Did I already say that? So you are going to get 2 videos today for different things. So hope y'all enjoy, and until next time, bye y'all.